Mike and Marilyn Murray's tobacco farm. So I'm going to take a couple of shots. I'm out in the kill yard now, looking towards the house. I'm just going to swing around the kill yard and so forth. And then later I'll go over and see the table gang. So their help sleeps there, I guess. I believe they're going to finish harvesting tomorrow. So it's quite windy today, so you're likely to get a gush of wind on the sound. I just wish you could smell the tobacco being cured. It sure smells good. There's my car there, and Lorraine is over at the table gang talking to young Loretta, our niece, Loretta Murray Hughie, and Loretta's daughter, Brenda's also there. And John Otto, he's a boat driver. He was here a few minutes ago. He'll be back a little later. So I'll work my way over towards the kill gang now. Here's young Brenda, Brenda's daughter. The grandson, Brandon, started to kindergarten this afternoon, I believe. There's young Loretta. Brenda. There, Mike and Marilyn's son is up in the kill, hanging the kill, and there he is. They seem going to run out of tobacco leaves, so they'll have a break. I believe there's only one more boatload coming in. Tie-in machine. This part is all new to me from my days of working in tobacco. Everything was by hand. And there's Lorraine. I'm trying to get her a job, but son, John Otto, is driving, a boat driver I guess you call him, and the truck driver. And here comes all the harvest gang, field gang. And there's John.
Are you driving down there?
I'm not. We were supposed to go Thursday, but we had to cancel out.
Yeah.
But our son Mark is going by himself.
Yeah.
Which great uncle is this? In Oregon?
He's my brother, Ferdinand.
Ferdinand. Is he the one that's supposed to be like the big sport guy?
Health bug?
Athletic.
Did you see it on the video?
That's right.
He used to jog and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, he used to be a boxer around here in his younger days, a champion of the whole district.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think I met him before.
That's how we're so fit, eh?
Yeah, that's right. Everybody's fit but me. So this is the last boat for the day. The load, I guess.
Did you say?
Fun.
Yeah, that's,
I forgot to say who it was before, Shawn, but I always like to say who's who.
that's the Cunningham girl.
Pardon me?
That's the Cunningham girl.
Mm-hmm. A lot of nice girls around here. Boss here. Okay, speak up, Mike.
Is that audio too?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, well, hey Ferdinand, we need a kill hanger down here. Give my son a rest.
Yeah, okay. Anything else you could do? What about assistant foreman or assistant owner, boss?
Well, that's my job.
I know. Okay.
That will be done tomorrow. We're going to miss the frost.
Yeah. Oh, he wanted me to find out too. Maybe you can tell him how. He actually said the other night on the phone, I was talking to him, to find out from Mike, how is the tobacco industry? What's the price?
It's fairly stable right now. Like we're growing more tobacco than we did last year. I think about 25 million pounds more. The market, the way it sounds to me, like now there's surplus in the world, which there always is. So the market will depend on how it sells this year, what will grow next year. It's fairly stable. There's people growing tobacco that's been out for a year or more even.
Yeah. You're growing more this year than you did last?
We grew about 15 acres more. Yeah.
Oh, that's terrific. A lot more work, but
this is good for you, Ferdinand. You got to try this.
What do you got there?
Game.
Snuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could just see him trying that. Yeah. But,
Anyway, we've got the rain to beat here. I'm ready to
oh, yeah.
get this kill out.
Yeah. Kill out or kill in?
Kill out. They're done now.
Oh, I
Just
see.
picture my guys too.
Okay, are they here? Where are they? Oh, yeah.
Hey, Shawn. Shawn, introduce them all on the camera. So did your mother surprise you for that? No, she's doing good.
Well, I didn't see you any other day.
Well, I was worried about it.
You should be.
So the boys are anxious to wind the day up. It's cloudy and supposed to get a lot of rain later today.
Kelly, our star worker there.
I wish I was young again.
Michael, I'm worried about the rain, to get that kill out. But it's 2 hours to do it the world. Raymond, come on,
Yeah.
get my gear man here.
Where's the care man?
Just time it up. What's his farm, and we bought it from him.
Got there?
This Richard Benev.
Oh yeah,
Owned
Richard.
this farm. We bought it from him.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
Talked him into curing for us. Look, just have a look. Can you get a picture of that? Yeah, right here. Isn't that beauty? Can you get it closer?
Oh, I can zoom it right in.
See?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? You got to see some of these kills. I'm worried about the rain right now.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah?
You're gonna get them out.
See, I had trouble with the steamer, Richard?
Yeah.
And, like, I could take that kill out, but another 2 hours would do it. I've been working on a steamer all morning. I just got it going right. Like, I'd get it,
They say whole spills is on his way.
Like they told me,
Is it good to
you hear that?
Did you get a picture of the
Back in there.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I bet you're looking forward to tomorrow to wind it up.
Yeah, it's the best crop we've had in a long time.
Let's see, a nice
Hey, Shawn,
feeling.
have a look in here.
The weather's been bad.
Oh, this is nice.
The weather's been good.
See, Shawn?
There's Shawn there.
If he could
So
grow
that's
tobacco like that,
That works in Jamaica in the lumber business,
Oh, I
right?
don't work. I got an enterprise.
Yeah, I know, but don't you do a little work too?
I do a little work myself.
In the lumber business.
Management skills I have.
Yeah. So when are you going back?
About a couple months.
Couple of months,
I
eh?
ship another container load.
Uh-huh. You see your shirt there. That's something extra.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Rosehart blood, eh?
Yeah.
Something extra.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the house for a minute.
Right on. Workers are from Jamaica. Mighty good workers. I imagine they'll soon be going back home. Kill leaves have fallen down in the kill. So the fellows are picking them up. Apparently the string broke or something. And there's young Mike up there working away. A job I used to do about 45 years ago.
What are you doing on the film there, Raymond?
Oh, she's rolling right along.
Who's gonna see this?
Well, I don't know. My brother.
I'm camera shy.
They are. Well, you'll get over it in a hurry with me around. Mary and John's son from Indiana, right? Throwing machine. This is all new to me too. John Otto is having a break.
Remember this face. I might be beating down on your door some night. Tired, hungry, and
Right.
had a few drinks. All the way in Oregon.
Right.
What part of Oregon?
Grants Pass. In the southern part, not too far out
Okay,
of...
not too far from California.
No, not very far at all. By the map, it's a leap and a jump. I forget the miles.
I have a friend that goes to university in Oregon.
Oh, you were going to go?
Huh?
You were going to go to university in Oregon?
No, a friend of mine goes.
Oh, a friend, eh? What part? Portland?
It's, yeah, Portland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last time you shaved?
I don't remember.
The first beard you've had?
No,
No.
I've given up on shaving, bathing, and everything.
Bathing too, eh?
Yeah,
Good God.
underarm deodorant. I don't remember the last time.
Where do you sleep? Out in the kill yard, the barn?
Out in the kill. Out there with the mice.
Yeah. B.O. plenty.
I'll see you, Uncle Fernandez.
Right. Sewing machine. Different angle shot. That's a very large kill. It's not as high as the kills you would remember, or we remember. However, so the kill hanger can shut the conveyor down whenever he wants to for any reason. A switch up there. A lot of repetition here, I know, but once it's over, it's over. Loretta's daughter. And Lorraine. What are you waiting for?
Rakes.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Better go find some rakes.
I think so too.
and they're going to empty a kill yet today, I think I heard. The wind is really blowing, so you'll hear a lot of gushing. It's part of the operation, cleaning up the kill yard after. Yes, I wish I could turn the clock back. Kill yard, end of a perfect day. Boys are cleaning up, and the others are going their way. Later, I believe they're going to take a kill out if it's ready. Tobacco, or pack barn rather. Does it ever smell nice in here with tobacco? Lovely. Lots of tobacco all over. Here's the back barn looking in. Both sides, an awful lot of tobacco here. Repair something?
My diesel tractor won't start.
Oh Lord.
It's been faithful all year, eh?
You got to be a mechanic and everything in this business.
Well, servicemen charge you an arm and leg.
Yeah. The pictures, I realized I should have taken these pictures first. It's Mike and Marilyn's farm. This is a wagon and a mound in the front yard. The woods across the roadway. So I'll swing around the front yard and their house. Very relaxing place. As I said before, it's very windy, so you like to get gusts of wind sound. There's an indication of the wind. Around the farm, there's no problem of ornaments. So here's a cultivator in this corner of the flower bed. I used to operate them for a while, one summer, as a youngster. Okay.
All right, these are emus. They're in the rat-type family. The rat-type family or class, I'm not quite sure. They include ostriches being the biggest, emus being the second largest, and rhea being the smallest. These birds, there's 2 males and 2 females. I can't tell them apart. You have to have a veterinarian because they go up through their
Explain the
rectum, find out
explain
their sex.
the profits you've already made on these.
Well, yeah, when I get to that point, yeah.
And there's Shawn.
Finances, that's what we need.
Like, what's going on here? I'm in the middle of it. Like, he's filming this, but I'm supposed to be on an interview. This is craziness.
Okay, now we're ready to go, Mike. We're going.
What? Start back over? Where are we? Okay.
No, you're fine. Carry on. Oh, problem, we got the goat in here. Pregnant goat. So it got in by mistake, so now it's got to get out. Stubborn, is it?
Yeah, she's a little unruly.
She likes to be the boss.
Yeah, you're really the boss, though, eh?
I just gotta convince her of that, though.
Yep. So there goes Billy the goat.
So anyway, they'll be born. They'll be over 5 feet tall, and they'll dress out at 80 pounds of meat. They're going to be used for the meat market eventually. That's the hopes of the industry. There's talk about the oil and their hides being used in the cosmetic industry. The feathers are very soft. They can be used in afghans or pillows. Their hide has a unique shape on it, so I guess you could use it as leather boots and such. But mainly it'll be the meat market, because I'm sure all the other markets will be saturated at the time. In Canada, you need to have an excess of 100,000 birds for 1% of the meat market. And right now, anybody that has birds is strictly for breeding purposes. Being that it's a relatively new industry, it's the values have just been going up quite a bit.
Well, what'd you pay for them, or did you say?
I booked my birds. Well, I hope this is not going to very many people.
Oh well, no, it won't. No, strictly no.
Okay.
No.
I booked mine in October at $2,100 a bird, and when upon delivery I was quoted $4,500 bird. I was told since then that they're worth $8,000 a bird, and I've been offered $26,000, $6,500 a bird in the past. But a breeding pair at one time when I was ordering mine, a breeding pair was worth $45,000, and the first year if they're born early and they lay their eggs in the wintertime, and you use incubators and such to have a good success rate. The first year a pair should lay maybe 8 to 10 eggs, but by the second year they'll lay on an average of 30 eggs. So that's what I'm hoping for. These were born in March, they have a possibility of breeding a year from this winter. But they're a little picky. They're sort of like some I don't know. They're picky with their mates anyway. So it's sometimes tricky to get a breeding pair. These are quite gentle animals as compared to the rhea and the ostriches. You got to give them a needle for various diseases every 6 weeks or so. They got really soft feathers. These are the only birds that you can candlelight their eggs. So you gotta just assume that they're fertile when you go to incubate them. The rheas, on the other hand, they lay in the summer. I'm not sure about the ostriches. Ostriches, the price is quite a bit. As for their meat, they're lower in cholesterol. It's lower in cholesterol and lower in cholesterol than beef. And their meat. I've had rhea meat, which all the meat is pretty well similar tasting in it. The rhea tasted like roast beef.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine the cattle industry should be a bit worried if these actually turn into a meat market.
What is your outlook on the future as far as expansion of them?
Well, I can't really afford to buy any more.
No, but
sure. But I'm not going to sell these. Oh, it's really hungry. They've never been before. Not that it hurts, just the fact. I won't part with these birds. I'm gonna see this right through to the breeding stage. If not for if the market goes all to hell, I just love these birds. They look neat and it's quite interesting watching them grow.
You don't have names for them?
No, I don't. I should have, but I'm not really sure which are the males and which are the females, so I'd have to find unisex names, I guess.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have a few more, but it's just at the time I just decided I was going to spend so much money, so I spent $8,400, and I thought that was enough at the time. And as it turns out, I should have bought an awful lot more.
Yes,
they're worth so much. Yeah. But I have them insured right now, but I shouldn't have the insurance because since I took the insurance, the value have increased. You got to watch. You don't give them too much food, or their legs will bow out and get bow-legged. You got to watch that. You can see little regnants. See the rat-type class. That stands for flightless birds, and you can see regnants of their wings right in here. That's all they have left in their wings here. Just the little things that hang. They can run quite fast. I'm not sure. I think the ostriches are clocked at 80 kilometers anyway.
How tall are they going to get?
They'll be over 5 feet.
Holy mackerel.
But you wouldn't want to get, I guess when they get older and you try to give them a needle, they get a little bit, they start kicking and stuff, and they got pretty strong legs.
Well, when will they reach their tallest? Months or years?
I would imagine by March, after they're
by March,
they should have their height.
Well, they take a lot of feed.
That because I'm not really positive on that. I know with dogs they usually get their height the first year and fill out the second year. But, yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a few more other animals other than just the emus, but the emus is strictly business.
Yeah. So you're insured for everything like fire, theft, sickness,
fire, theft, any weather.
Yeah.
Not for diseases. I guess
no,
an all-peril clause, it would be quite expensive. But my main concern was theft, being that they're in this area. Unfortunately, there's been quite a bit of theft.
I suppose you get to know you've got them and their history.
That's why I try not to tell anybody what they're really worth.
Yeah.
Sitting here with, I don't know, apparently $32,000 worth in these four birds.
Yeah.
So that's I don't know. For some people, I guess that would be a lot of money. So that would put a good down payment on a house.
Sure would. Smart car too. Yeah. Now I'll see that this doesn't go too far in this district.
In the States, Texas is quite big into. They're getting quite big into the emus. And I don't know. It would have been nice to have some ostriches, but they're a lot higher priced. And the rheas are cheaper at the moment. But I would assume that since the meats are all similar, that they're all going to have to come within the same price range, according per pound in time. They're speculating that the price will be somewhere between beef and chicken. I'm not sure as to the price of each.
Yeah.
But dressing out at 80 pounds, even at $5 a pound, that's $400 a bird. I don't know what the price of meat is. $5 a pound last time. I'm not really sure. But for now, the price should. Last year there was a poor breeding season. A lot of people were promised birds and didn't get them. I was the last one who had booked through the guy I went through to get my birds. If I was a little bit later, I wouldn't have got them.
Was that a local person or?
No, he's a couple hours from here. But it's starting to pick up. There's been an awful lot of calls to people that I know that have birds. They've been getting phone calls like crazy to see if they want to sell their birds. definitely, you know, it's like the sort of like the stock market. You know, I've made money if I sell them now, but if I hang on to them, what's the price going to do? It's hard to say. If it does go to the meat market, they're definitely going to drop in value and get realistic in the price per pound, but that's not going to be for quite a few years. For 1% of the meat market, certainly shouldn't be unattainable, and there's certainly not in excess of 100,000 birds, if there is even 100,000 birds in the area.
Did you tell me male and female?
Yeah, there's two of each.
Two of each, okay.
But you can't really tell them apart. You
No,
go up their rectum in order to identify their sexes. I guess I should really find that out. But the lady, the couple I got them from, they identified it when they brought.
So do you know which is which now?
No, actually I don't. They have tags.
Strange.
But when they get a little bit older during their mating season, the female shows a little different characteristics, different movements. So hopefully, it'd be awful nice if I had two breeding pairs here. That's where the real money is. But if not, if one of them seems to be a breeding pair, I'll leave them and I'll interchange with my girlfriend's father. Has some birds as well. If he has pairs that haven't bred.
It's very interesting. I think it's the first time I've ever seen them. Oh well, maybe on pictures on TV or something, but
yeah,
for real.
They've definitely. They were born in March, as I said, and I got them in the first week or so in June, and they've at least doubled in size. Their diet consists of pelletized food. I don't know, it's quite. Oh, another plus for them is that they can convert food at least 2 to 1, if not 3 to 1, as compared to beef. So it's more economical that way. They just peck around the grass, as you can see, and I give them a little bit and see what I give them. I give them about 1.25 pounds a day a bird. So I give them about 5 pounds a day for the 4 of them. That's a little bit high than what they recommend. They're quite active in that. I'll just have to make sure they aren't growing too fast.
That's very good.
I'm just fortunate I got into it before the prices got too out of whack where I couldn't afford to buy any.
Any of your friends in this locally?
No, the only person I know personally is my girlfriend's father. I guess he's pretty optimistic about the industry, and I have a lot of respect for the man. Years ago I read an article in National Geographic about the ostriches, and it seemed to be an industry worth looking into. And then they were quoting $7,500 to $7,000 US an egg at the time. And then when I heard about the emus, I was definitely interested right away. But if I do get anything else, it'll be rheas, because you can have 1 male rhea and 3 rhea females. They aren't too picky on who they breed with, so it's more practical. The only drawbacks is that they're a little aggressive, which I don't mind. I'm young enough to handle them, and they have a smell. But if you keep them away from the building, from your house and that, it shouldn't be much of a problem. The emus have taken off mainly because they're very gentle and docile, and the rheas will. I'm sure if all the rheas are going to have to definitely pick up as well.
Come on, Smiley, a big smile for me. No? We're looking at you and you're looking at us, trying to figure out what we're all about.
It's funny, the first thunderstorm I had, they were all outside, so I picked them all up and set them inside, but as soon as I finished putting one in, they'd jump right back out and stand in the rain.
Is that right?
They're pretty adaptable to our weather. Winter doesn't seem to bother them at all.
Well, that's very good. Documentary, I guess you call it? Documentary. Yeah. That's very good, Mike.
And here's Gretel. She's my female. She runs everything.
Okay, Gretel, you say?
Gretel, yeah.
Where'd you get the name from?
Oh, she was named when I picked her up. I had her with 2 twin girls. She's known to give twins.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the male that she's been mated with would decide the sex and that. So she's been bred with the same father again. I'm supposed to have another female coming so she can have some company. And she came out of an area where they had maybe 9 female goats, and she dominated them all. So she's quite the domineering goat. She likes to be the boss. I have her out in the yard and stuff, and she runs around. Her and my female Rottweiler Ashling line over there, I've gotten into it a few times. Ashling wins though, the Rottweiler. She had the dog. Ashling had Gretel on the ground, gnawing on her leg when I caught them.
Yeah, you, a person would have to be naturally inclined this way. Somebody off the street couldn't force himself to be interested. I would think.
I guess it would.
You could grow into it, but it seems to be natural for you.
I just have a natural love for animals.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I wish I had the room for more.
Yeah, well, maybe someday.
Had total control over the farm, so I could get a horse, peacocks, monkeys.
Yeah.
Some cats, lions, and panthers and such. Open a private zoo. Well, I guess it wouldn't really be open, it'd just be a private zoo.
Yeah. What about that place near Cortland they advertise, a zoo?
Oh, that's a little petting zoo. They don't really, they have some llamas and such. I guess llamas they go for over $1,000 for a llama right now. I don't know if that's going to be used for the meat market or what. Exotic animals seems to be quite an interest. Try to give them enough room. Like they recommend only a pen 12 feet wide by 100 feet. So
yeah,
they'll have more than that. So I figure give them more room, the merrier. But they usually just hang out in this little area here. Got to have a nice run so they get exercise. And
have you been over to the African Safari?
Oh, when I was younger.
I've never been there.
Yeah, it's quite a nice place.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting some parrots and stuff and breeding them. I don't mind having animals of all sorts. They're just, I don't know.
Yeah.
They haven't ruined the earth the way mankind.
No, I guess.
That's for sure.
We're sure working overtime at it, aren't we?
I don't know. It sort of bothers me. I better not get into this subject.
No. Well, that's very good. I'll shut her down now, and so thank young Mike Murray here for his documentary. Is that a documentary? Documentary.
Whatsoever.
I don't know why I stumbled over that word because it's not quite.
Head out.
Okay, we'll go on out to the gate again. Hoping the goat doesn't come back in. Give you a little more exercise for the day after your hard work at the tobacco. Okay, I'm shutting it down. And there's John Otto just gassed up the truck for tomorrow, or maybe more yet today.
Get a picture of my dog.
Yeah, okay.
Ashling, come.
Where are we here? Oh, yeah. And the dog's name again?
Ashling.
Ashling. Boy, oh boy, you got some names around here.
She was 3 in June, and she had a litter of 10 in the spring.
Oh,
5 died, and 5 lived.
Oh, Lord.
And Hogan, my parents' male, he was the father.
Uh-huh.
Ashling, sit. Oh, she got a flea.
I see.
Ashling, speak. Good girl. See that? Other than the scratching, she did all right.
Good thing you're here. I'd take off once the dog starts to speak or growl. I'm history. Long ways up the road I go.
So I guess you're going to have a chat with Shawn?
We're here.
At first, I'm not too familiar with chickens. It's the first time I ever had any, or roosters, I guess. And I called him Clara. My girlfriend named Clarence and Clara, and then I found out Clara was a boy, so I had to change it to Clark. So then I got these 2 hens over here, and now they're laying eggs.
Mm-hmm.
This spring I'll allow them to sit and have little babies running around.
Well, that timing was good there. I had my camera right on it. Do that again for me.
That was Clarence.
Thank you.
People think they're only supposed to do that in the morning, but it's non-stop.
Yeah. One more good one. I guess not this time of day, maybe. Good for you. Trouble with the tractor, but now it's going.
Have a look at that tobacco.
So he's backing into the pack barn. Would you like for me to back that in for you?
Right?
Do you want me to back it in for you?
I had two guys yesterday. They're, you know, Michael Ash, like the contractor.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he tried to back it in, like he's on a farm, eh?
Yeah.
And he couldn't back it in.
How come he did? How come he was here?
Well, he's just helping, like, you know. He's a friend of Shawn's, eh? So I said, you back that up, Jamie. Like,
It was his business, Michael Ash's business, is it?
Yeah, but
was he
like,
slack?
But his Michael Ash is Materville, eh?
Yeah, I
That
know.
contractor.
Yeah.
But him and his wife split up. It's his son. But his mother remarried, like a tobacco farmer, right? So I said, you back that in there, Jamie. He couldn't back it in.
Oh, well.
Takes an Irish immigrant son.
Oh, I see, yes.
You'll get a kick out of this, you know, the way we unload it down here.
Yeah.
You know, 2 sticks at a time. Have to get some water. The problem was that it's all corroded, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just about out of water tonight.
Yeah.
Turn some lights on in there, like, you know, one pile at a time instead of take Marilyn and I 4 to 5 hours. Unbelievable, huh?
So this is the way they unload it. Hand truck, jack it up, and wait and see what happens. And there it goes. Back again. He's getting the truck ready for morning, I guess. He gassed it up, now oiling it. If your friends could see you now, eh?
Oh, yeah, they wouldn't believe it.
I bet you come a long ways this summer.
What's that? Oh, farming?
Yeah, no, I mean, a little service work here and everything.
Oh, yeah, I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
Something different from anything I've done.
Well, it's sure no load to carry. It's like a good education, practical education.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something different from what I learned in college.
Yeah. Take quite a bit of oil, does it?
Yeah, it burns a lot. It's,
Yeah.
This one's a Gray Ghost. It's just a beater.
Uh-huh.
And, well, the other truck I was driving didn't have any doors on it. So this is sort of a Cadillac.
It is, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
rust and all.
Okay, we'll call it a Cadillac then.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I see Marilyn's home now. I better get a shot of her.
You gotta go interview Marilyn?
Yeah.
See you.
Just a second.
Be up to Oregon.
Okay, John. He'd love to see you too. I know he would.
We're the old Yanks of the family.
Yeah, just you and he, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. As I said before.
Yeah, my mom kept her green card, but it's just you and
Yeah.
me.
As I said before, we're not going to hold that against you, John,
Oh, okay.
or him either. That'll make you feel better.
Maybe I get my dual citizenship, you know, kind of you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, great, John. Talk to you later.
All right, later on.
All right. A little snug, eh?
Yeah. Good exercise though.
Yeah. Next time, tell them not to put it so tight. Snug to the wall, so young Mike had to have his dad give him a hand, get her rolling. There she goes.
Like normally you put a kill on 2 piles.
So everybody has their job around here. You want to know anything while I'm here, don't be shy.
I know what I can hire you to do. You can be my maintenance man.
Oh, no way. No way. There's not enough books in the world to teach me.
You would think, eh? Like I couldn't get it started, eh?
Yeah.
But all it was, like, it was so corroded, eh?
Yeah.
Like the acid around the coat.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought the battery, Marilyn went to Rosemary's, like, you know, in Indiana.
Yeah.
We got this battery in the States. We saved $150 on 2 batteries.
So that's, oh, for 2 batteries.
Like this year in Canada,
Yeah.
like in Canada, that
Yeah.
big battery,
Yeah.
it cost about $285.
Holy Lord.
Actually, it was more. So she came back with 2 for $150. That's Canadian too.
Oh, is that right? God, that's...
So when it wouldn't start naturally, I'm thinking typical American battery. You know, I wish they should have got it in Canada. But
Yeah.
anyway, we saved quite a bit of money. I think she smuggled them across the border, her and Andy. Eh?
God, I couldn't do that. I'd be a nervous wreck.
Andy's a nervous wreck. But
Yeah.
she likes it when she gets... Got it like Rosemary and Annie and Marilyn went over there, eh? For Christmas. Imagine that. Like, say $300. We got 2 for $150.
Yeah.
But my other diesel takes the same battery. Can you imagine that?
That's really something. Good for you to know.
They're really big batteries. This isn't acid, by the way. It's water.
Distilled water, is it?
Yeah, still water.
How come you have to put water in it?
Something must have happened to the alternator. It must have been charging too much.
Yeah.
And on these tractors anymore, they have, you know, like idiot lights like you have on your car.
Yeah.
So you don't know how many amps it's charging. It's just the red light comes on if it's not charging. So
I thought it might be sealed in like batteries are today.
Not big batteries like this.
Not that big, eh? Out of the kill yard. John Otto has serviced his vehicle up. Mike has serviced his up. Got the battery all in tune, watered. Man, he thinks it sounds pretty good after having trouble with it before.
Going on, but I never understood.
Yeah, that's a lot different, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I never understood what it was all about. And, I've learned a lot.
So you call these a 2-man harvester, is that right?
Yeah, Rider Prime.
Oh, Rider Prime.
Yeah.
This the first year Mike's had them?
Yeah, he didn't use them before. He had the high horse.
Oh, that's right, he did say that.
Yeah, he had the 3-seaters before. Well, he still has a couple of them. He just uses them for backup now.
Uh-huh.
But these are a lot better. They're easier to maneuver and
Do you do this every day or different times of the day?
every day right after we're done.
This will last all day tomorrow?
Yeah, probably. When we start getting into long days, I bring some gas out after lunch. Keep it filled up. They're afraid they'll run out in the middle of the row.
Uh-huh.
But it'll pretty much last a day.
The strip field. They stripped the plants off today. Now tomorrow they carry right on, straight ahead where we're looking. Everything's all fueled up and ready to go in the morning. Just say tomorrow's our last day on this farm.
Yep, so they're all oiled up and
You're all ready to go, John. Okay, great.
covered up. Ready to go. Finishing off tomorrow.
Okay, I'm right with you.
Going to Columbus.
Right. Down at Sulphur Springs, near young Mike Murray's place. John Otto Jr. drove me over here. So, and then you'll recognize this spot. It looks different. It's all cleared out now. We could walk over quite easily. And we can also smell it. So that is Sulphur Springs, as you'd remember as a kid. It's a lovely spot down here. Now it's quite clear. So here we have John Otto seeing it for the first. And he can not only see it, he can smell it.
It is nice out here.
It is.
Something in a movie.
Yeah. As Michael says, my dad insisted that anybody that came with him had to go over and drink it. And I think it was
I've
pretty...
been drinking it out of Mike Murray's tap.
Oh, that's right too. But this is a real Sulphur Springs. So I appreciate young John bringing me down here. So this is emptying the kill that Michael is so proud of. It sure smells good. There's John again. One more phase of his job. I guess a platform for the men to stand on as he empties the kill. That is John up in the kill there. Past the 6 down to the elephant wagon, I think they call it. There's somebody up higher handing them down to John. Beautiful looking tobacco, lovely smelling. So this will be my last shot, I guess, of emptying the kill. Wagon, I think I understood it was called. The same as the one that they are loading with tobacco. So I'll go on up to the house now. And moving the conveyor, get it all set up for morning. A lot of equipment to run a farm. Maybe I can get an interview with this young fellow. He's the one that has the business in Jamaica. You want to stay where you are and tell me about your enterprise in Jamaica?
Well, I just started actually. Actually, I'm just going through the legalities of things with. I was at Uncle Patrick's there a few days ago, and we're filling out our Beano number for business enterprise number application form.
Yeah. Speak pretty loud.
Yeah. So right now, when was it? Last year, I shipped down a portable sawmill. So I started cutting some wood. I'm making money actually right now, maybe $100 a day or something. So and then while I was down there last time, I registered myself as a sole proprietor for a furniture manufacturer. And so I'd like to go from there and maybe get into some contracting, building houses, maybe some rental or condos or something like that. But yeah.
So the camera is rolling, and so we got a young fella here who's going to let us know what he's doing for a living. Right now he's at his mother and dad's farm north of Delhi, Mike and Marilyn Murray's place. So this is Shawn Murray. You're the youngest?
Yeah.
The youngest of...
21 now.
Pardon me?
21 now.
21 years old. Okay, so Shawn is going to let you know what he's been doing the past while. So it's all up to Shawn now. I'm just going to keep quiet. Sit
All right,
over in this.
I started a business in Jamaica there a while ago.
You speak loud.
Last year I sent down a half container load of some things. I sent down a portable sawmill and a few other woodworking tools, a planer and a few other things. So I'm trying to make some money somewhere to take advantage of the cheap labor in that country. And it's not really a lot. Couldn't see any advantage or any opportunities in our country, so I kind of move out and take advantage of somewhere else. So it's going slow, but hopefully a few things start picking up and I can make some money. Living at least. I don't know, it's sort of hard to have an interview when there's no questions or commentator or anything. So I don't know, I registered myself as a furniture manufacturer, sawmill, and plantation. So, and plan on building a house early '94. So at least the family would have a place to stay in the Caribbean. The labor thing was something that really intrigued me, about $5 a day US. Relatively skilled labor. So it really was pretty hard. The price, so it beats anything in this country right now. So I don't know, I can't really think much else to say. Yeah, I think we're done, eh?
Okay, did you want me to ask a question? I don't know what to ask.
I don't know, I've been working too hard, I can't think of anything right now.
So Shawn is thinking. Yeah, I just wondered, even before now, how come you can go down there and get in the lumber business while it was there all the time?
Just the tools, the machinery they lack. It's a third world country, so there's, they have no money down there to.
I know, but isn't there some industrialists always ready to jump in there and take away from?
But there's 3 million people there now that live there. So the demand's pretty high. So I'd like to get into some furniture building or something. I can have an export market lined up or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen some furniture actually that some people have made. Really nice, high quality stuff. So I plan on building a lumber kiln. Actually, I drew out the foundation before I left, so I'll bring a few things to so we can have cured dry lumber.
It'll be about the size of one of these kilns.
Yeah, I marked it out 24 feet by 10 feet wide.
Oh yeah.
Something small, have like the big wide door on it.
What heat do you use? You use heat?
Yeah. No, I don't have it set up yet.
Yeah, but you will.
Yeah, heat and humidity. I'll probably just like a wood boiler or something like that.
Lots of wood down there.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be the scrap wood too.
Yeah.
Be no good for anything else.
Yeah. They burn a lot of coal down there actually. Mesquite, they have a lot. It's a hot climate tree.
Yeah, I'd have to look at the map, but how far is it from, we'll say, Florida?
I don't know, maybe 1,000 miles. It's 90 miles off Cuba. Yeah, it's close to Cuba.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cuba, just like the Bahamas, is here, Cuba's here. It's just on the other side of Cuba.
Yeah. Are these people that live there, they don't speak English?
Yeah, it's English.
They do? Everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's their language, official language. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Michael!
But
Supper!
they have patois, actually. So when the slaves came to the island, they had a hard time communicating, with one another. There's so many different tribes.
Yeah.
So the white man was trying to teach them English, so they had a hard time picking that up. So they came up with patois.
Yeah.
Just sort of cut up slang, mostly slang.
Yeah, I've never been around one to talk to or listen to.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting, I suppose.
They speak a little faster.
Did you hear them talk?
Syllables are cut out.
No,
You
I
hear
didn't.
Pa today?
No, I didn't. It was suggested I interview them, but they're really busy taking the kill out, so I didn't have a chance to, and I didn't want to hold them up either.
Yeah, they're hard workers.
Boy, they seem to be and quite happy to be up here working.
Well, they make about 15 times more up here than they would down
Oh,
there.
God, no wonder they're happy and singing.
Well, down there they make, let's say $5 a day or something.
Oh, isn't that
$5 Canadian,
cool?
six Canadian or something.
Now, somebody asked me the other day, these people that come up from Jamaica and Mexico, how are their wages compared to the local people?
It's pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same. Well, that's good then. What are the wages here now in tobacco?
I think 75 a day.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
When I worked in tobacco, it's
So you can see how the profit margin is very, very close there. So
yeah.
that's another thing, like in Jamaica there. I say if I was growing tobacco, I could produce it for a few cents a pound. Where it costs us because it's labor intensive and all that. It costs us about $1.70 to produce a pound of tobacco, and you're only selling it for $1.80, $1.85. Not a lot of room there for making a lot of money.
I'm trying to think what it was when I was a kid working in the tobacco, handing leaves, driving boats and everything. I think $5 a day.
Yeah.
So that's quite a while ago.
Yeah.
So I figured it's
and the price that we get. Yeah. The price that we get per pound hasn't really gone up that much.
no.
And labor's gone up from $5 to $75.
Mm-hmm.
Hydro's going up.
That's unreal when you hear it, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those.
The unions, they've ruined our country.
Yeah.
It's out of control.
They have everything. Even now, the school teachers went on strike today, and Lampin County or one of these places.
Decloit, they make bulk kills.
Yeah.
They've shipped down, I think, about 1,000 bulk kills to Mexico now. Getting ready for the free trade deal that's coming in, I guess.
Yeah.
So, and their country's desperately in need of something to give the people some work.
The two unions, I think, that have no right to drive wages any higher are actually both, in a sense, on strike now, the school teachers and the automotive, Chrysler.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're actually on strike, but they're the next to go.
Oh, what happened in our area right here? Cami came in, it's a Japanese car company, they make car parts. They were in for a few months and they went on strike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In a short way after.
Yeah.
And they're making good money, $20 an hour kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they go on strike. Where's this company going to go? You're going to have to go to Mexico or something like that.
Yeah.
They're just cheap.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Sour.
Yeah, I can finish that.
You didn't have to bring that out, Mike, really?
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, but what?
Hey, we'll stop.
Oh, you didn't want the beer on the tape? Turn that off.
no,
No,
but I didn't know.
I was wondering where my
you
beer
wanted one,
was.
but, yeah, well, that's
Sure.
it. That's why I brought it.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. So now I have a beer, Molson's Dry, special dry. That's
And Lorraine
exactly what
said I think you shouldn't have it.
Because I'm mighty dry, so it sounds good to me. Okay, so I'm going to stop and have a brew. I think I got a dog in the picture. No, I don't. Okay, so we'll pause for a little while. Is she still going? Yep.